How many people can like look back through your yearbook and go like, oh yeah, AJ killed a guy? Like, you know a murderer. Anybody here know a murderer? Probably. It is probably. For those that are not saying yes, statistically, you probably do. You do?
She does.
What's the murder?
He was hired to
He,
kill,
of course, yeah.
he was hired to kill the dad of two older sons.
See, now you're talking about a businessman, a small business owner. That's not a murder. That is entrepreneur. This guy, I knew, he killed a guy out of straight rage. He grew up down the street from me, and like years after high school, he was in a bar, and his boss showed up at the bar, and they'd had a little disagreement at work. And so they stepped outside to talk about it, and they got in a fight. And after he won the fight, his boss was dead. And he won that fight. I don't care what you say. So nobody saw it, so he tried to cover it up. And he put his boss in his boss's car and then parked it on some railroad tracks. Which, good idea, right? Kind of good. A bunch of bad ideas, and then maybe one good idea. But the weird thing was he parallel parked it on the railroad tracks. Yeah, he like fucking put it going the long way for some reason. I don't... But it just means that there was a dude with a corpse in a car going, just gotta back it in here. I'm a little close on that side. I'm gonna try again. Hey, tell me when I hit the And then where he parked it on the tracks, it was in the middle of town, and the train only went like 25 miles an hour there. So it totally saw it, hit the brakes, just bumped it. The conductor got out, he's like, he's dead? Are you fucking kidding me? How is this? The airbags didn't go off. How is this guy dead? And then the cops showed up, and this was the biggest thing to happen in a little town, and they ruled it a suicide. He had stab wounds, and there was no blood in the car. And they ruled it a suicide. That means in the cops' mind, they were like, this is what happened. This guy was at the end of his ropes, fucking goes, sets it on the tracks, decides going this way isn't enough, gonna turn around, face the train head on. He sees the train coming. It's not going very fast. It's slowing down. He's waving at me. I gotta stab myself then. I gotta take care of this myself. And then got all of the blood out of the car. But because they ruled it a suicide, they touched every part of the fucking car and the corpse with their bare hands. They completely contaminated the entire crime scene. None of it was usable in court. And because of that, the guy got away with it. He got away with it. Everybody knows he did it, and he got away with the entire thing. Yeah, his name is AJ Sampson. I only know two people who have ever for sure killed somebody and completely got away with it, and it's AJ Sampson and OJ Simpson. I don't know what it is about that kind of name that makes you a real lucky stabber. But if I ever meet like a DJ Plimpton or something, I'm gonna have my head on a swivel.